Hello there and welcome to MAT 225 Linear Algebra. I am Professor Strong and I'm going to be your instructor for this 8-week summer school course. So what exactly is a live online class? Some of you may have already taken a live online class, and for some of you this may be your first experience with a live online class. So let me just explain that to you a little bit. Many people are familiar with the traditional in-person classroom. And in an 8-week summer school course, normally we would be meeting in a classroom 4 days a week for 8 weeks for an hour and 15 minutes each day. So it's the same thing, except instead of meeting in the classroom, we're going to be meeting online via WebEx from 3:30 to 4:45, Monday through Thursday. And during that time, I'll be doing a little bit of lecturing, going over the homework problems. We may do a little bit of group work, a variety of different things. It's going to be very important that you are in class and attending class every day. Attendance in this type of an online class is not optional, it is mandatory. All right, so the purpose of this video then is I just want to get you guys started, making sure that you go through and you do certain things before the very first day of class. So let's take a look at more. The fact that you have already are watching this video means you have already gotten into more. And so let's just take a look first at getting started. So in the getting started, there are some instructions on things that I would like you to do in here. First of all, welcome to the class. This video, which you've already clicked on, which is why you are watching this. Then I want you to go into the course information and resources folder and take a look at the course syllabus and the schedule. Now, those of you that have taken classes before, you know how important the syllabus and the schedule are. If you've never taken a college class before, then the syllabus contains lots of very important information that you need to be successful in this class. Look for the instructor contact information and my personal introduction and locate the WebEx link. And I'll show you right now where all of those things are located. Then we're going to go into the course forums and look for the personal introductions forum, and you're going to create your personal introduction. So let's just do that right now. So let's go into the course information resources folder. Click on that. So you just click on it and it opens up. You have course objectives. Make sure that you read those. Those are important. The course syllabus and the schedule, you just click on that. Here's where you would click to download the course syllabus and the course schedule. So you don't need to actually download them or print them out, but just have them accessible. The WebEx meeting information. Here's one place where you can find the WebEx meeting link. This is my personal meeting link. If you ever want to have a personal one-on-one meeting with me for any reason, we would also use the same link. And if you've never used WebEx, here are some tutorials on how to do that. Instructor information. Click on the instructor information. Here's my email address. Very important. This is how you're going to correspond with me. You may also correspond with me by sending me a message through More. But email is probably the best way, and I'm most likely to respond more quickly via email. And then my personal introduction. Here's just a little bit of information about me so that you know a little bit about me. And I'm going to get to know a little bit about you. Supplementary textbook. You do not need to purchase a textbook for this class. This is one of many places where you can find a link to the online textbook. Desmos. We are going to be using Desmos in this class, and not so much the graphing calculator, but the Desmos matrix calculator. And so this is going to be a link to the Desmos matrix calculator, which we will be using extensively in this class. And then a little bit of information on free tutoring and other PVCC resources. All right, so after you've gone through those, then the next thing I ask you to do is go into the class forums folder. Click on that, and there are 3 forums in here: personal introductions, homework chat forum, student suggestions. Now the homework chat forum and the student suggestions I'll talk about during class, but for now, before the first class, I'd like you to go into the personal introductions, click on that, read these instructions, And then once you've read the instructions and you're ready to write your introduction, click on Personal Introductions. Then click on Add a New Thread. You can't quite see all that, but click on Add a New Thread. And then type your name up here in the subject. I would type Ron Strong, and then I would type my 250-word personal introduction where you talk about those various things that I asked you to talk about. All right, so that would be your personal forum in the class forums. Let's go back to getting started. So we've done these getting started activities. Here's another WebEx link. And here's some information about achieving success in this class. So please read this. Throughout this class, I'm going to be giving you lots of information on how to be successful in this class. It's up to you to follow my instructions. So every assignment down here in the resources, it talks about the reading assignment. And I will show you these. There is a reading assignment, and this reading assignment basically takes the place of the lecture. You do the reading, you read the textbook, you do the reading assignment, you watch the associated videos, and you do the problems that are in the reading assignment. All of that constitutes your lecture. Then there's the homework assignment. Now, during class time, I'm going to be spending time going over the homework assignments. That's going to be the basis for my lecture. Going over the homework assignment, and as I'm going over the homework assignment, I am going to be reinforcing the basic ideas from the reading assignment and the lecture. And I'll also take time to answer your questions. Now, this work should be spread out over the course of the week, and most students are going to require 20 to 30 hours per week to be successful in this course. That's not out of the ordinary. For every credit hour of a class, you generally want to do about 3 hours outside of class. This is a 3 credit hour class. So if you do 3 credit hours for every credit hour, that adds up to a lot of time. All right, make sure that you are prepared for every class. To get the most out of our limited class time, make sure that you read the reading assignments, watch the videos, and do all of those things prior to class. All righty. So now let's just take a look at week 1, and every week is set up the same way. You click on week 1, there will be an announcement, and the week 1 announcement tells you basically what we're doing that week, but it's pretty easy to figure out anyway because topic 1, 2, and 3 are right here in week 1. But sometimes I'll also post other little announcements in the weekly announcements, so make sure that you read that. Now each topic folder is set up the same way. If you click on it, it opens up. It starts with the learning objectives, and then the textbook reading, the materials for success, which will usually consist of my notes. These class notes are the notes that I prepare based on the homework assignments, and they will provide the basis of what I will be doing during my hour and 15 minutes that I have with you every day. Then there is the reading assignment, and the reading assignment is what I said that you really need to make sure, you click on that you go through the reading assignment and you do the reading that's in here. You watch the videos. There's going to be videos. So in this particular reading assignment, there's a video on substitution, elimination, solving systems with 3 variables, etc. Where it says read 1.1, that's from the textbook. Those are inaccurate and I can't change that, which is why I added the reading assignment outside of this. So that will be followed up by some questions, which are based on this reading and these videos. So make sure that you do these reading assignments prior to every class. That way you will be prepared to answer or ask questions if you have any. Oops, I think I froze up here. Anyway, that is the basis of our weekly assignments. Each topic has a reading assignment and a homework, and I think that's enough to get you started. So make sure that you look through all of that information that I just went over, and when you get to the first class, be prepared to ask me any questions about any of this. Now, I will not be going over all of this extensively during the first class. We're going to get right to work. So it's going to be important that you watch this video maybe a couple of times, go through all of the getting started items, read the reading assignments, do all that stuff before class. Read the syllabus and the schedule. If you have any questions on the syllabus, the schedule, ask me during the first class. Otherwise, I'm not going to be going over that unless there's a question during the first class. I want to get right into doing all the fun stuff that we have to do for linear algebra. All right, so that was my introduction video. I hope you've watched the whole thing, and I hope you are excited about the class, and I will see you at the first class. Have a good one.